Jeffrey. This hits home for me and so many other here in the garage area. My cousin, Jeff Ancliffe, up in Holly, Michigan, is a sheriff, and he's been a canine officer for 17 of his 2 decades of law enforcement. His dog, Elvis, on patrol with him, so certainly we all are for the men and women in blue. Down here in the garage area, Ryan Sieg, another driver who would love to reset his stats and upgrade, especially with that RCR equipment, that association, which has paid off so much this year. 10th 2.5 years ago, his best finish here. They've made a shock change. Shane Wilson right there under the car. Big Mike Sears already made a spring change on the left rear of the car. Just way too free on throttle. A wedge adjustment as well. A lot of adjustments going on down here trying to dial in this racetrack as the 86 has had issues.
Yeah, we need an adjustment on track. Putting any wheel input into the car, and it takes a few laps to make sure that the car is not going to step out from underneath you.
39 of Ryan Sieg is 8th, and we've chronicled all year long about how this team is overachieving, getting better, and taking the program in a positive direction. Almost had a moment there, but they had to come back from a loose wheel on the opening run at Dover. They worked their way through their problems in that race and have got an average finish inside the top 10 right now. Their hard work, it's paying off, Vince.
It certainly has, and hard work this practice as well, really going through a lot of changes to try to get this 39 car a little more drivable for Ryan. Really what they've been fighting is the tightness in 3 and 4. They feel like it's pretty good in 1 and 2, and we're hearing that a lot down here, but 3 and 4 definitely the area of the track that's getting most attention. A lot of front spring and shock change with the 39 in addition to some chassis adjustments, just working through some different things, A and B, and some different changes to get a clear picture of what the car is doing with what change and trying to get a little more drivability in it.
Well, their work's paying off, Vince, up in the top 10 in this practice session, and watching his long run average, the team is right there with top 10 speed in that category as well. So have to commend all the guys that work so hard on this Ryan Sieg Racing Camaro for finding the speed today.
Better angle on exit with your left front being on the line.
But when you consider he was 15th in practice and ran a 30.46 on Thursday.
It's a big pickup.
That's a good job by that team.
Huge pickup.
Ryan Sieg is taking his number 39 car to the task. Looked like a decent run through turns 1 and 2 there.
I know that we're getting down to who we think are probably going to be the faster cars, but we cannot forget the 89 with Landon Castle. That is going to be the story of this qualifying session. He's still in the top 6. He's only about 4/10 off what Tyler Reddick ran, and that's incredible to get in that car and run as well as he has.
You know, and maybe it's a story of the race this afternoon. How fun would that be?
It's time for another TV timeout in our qualifying session here at Charlotte. Reddick, Dillon, Jones, Earnhardt, Gregson.
For their families, their loved ones, we ask that your peace and your comfort be with them as only you can.
I got Ryan Sieg. He's been really, really strong, really all year, basically. 5 top 10s this year. He's been in the top 10 all day, battling for a 5th place spot right now. He's running 6th. Maybe we lost a couple right there, but really strong effort by that whole group today.
Yeah, and we see that whole group of cars with Ryan Sieg, and you see Jeb Burton down there in the 8. And we haven't talked about the 1 car of Michael Annett right in front of these guys, but Michael Annett's he's had about this particular restart zone is once